your girl, Christy M, and welcome back to my channel, you guys. So for today's video, I am actually going to be showing you guys how to cover up your dark circles, your bags, your under eyes, your imperfections, whatever it is that you're trying to cover up before you add on your foundation. I'm going to give you some nice, quick tips on how to do that today. So let's go ahead and get into the video, you guys. Also, you guys, if you have not already yet subscribed to your girl's channel, make sure you guys go ahead, click the subscribe button, especially if you're new and you're coming out to my channel, you love my energy, you vibe with me, click the subscribe button, you guys, and the bell so you are notified when I do upload videos, you guys. And make sure if you are loving this video, you're giving your girl a thumbs up. Do not forget to do that. Leave your comments down below, you guys. It's very important that you guys thumbs the video up and leave your comments, plus subscribe it and click that notification button down there so that you guys are notified when I do upload new videos, okay? So let's go ahead and get into this video. Alright guys, so I'm actually going to show you how to go from this, dark circles and all, to this. So let's go ahead and get into this video, you guys. Alright, you guys, so before you start to attempt to cover up any of your dark circles, you want to make sure that your face is nice and cleansed. You've moisturized it. If you do have oily skin, it is okay for you guys to use a moisturizer. I would use a moisturizer that is oil-free, first and foremost, because if you have oily skin, you don't want your skin to be super uber extra oily. And you want to make sure you have an SPF, which is a sunscreen added into your moisturizer. So, and if you do have dry to combination skin, and same with you, you want to make sure that you guys have, you know, a moisturizer with SPF sunscreen, you know, and included into that. So, another thing that I do use, you guys, after I'm cleansing my face, I do use this Witch Hazel toner. And I do apply that on my face. So pretty much just to cleanse my face, to make sure that my face is actually clean. Because sometimes you guys can wash your face and it not be all the way clean. So want to make sure we're working with a clean face here. My next step, you guys, that I like to do is I like to prime my face. Priming your face is important. It will make your makeup look so flawless, you guys. So I'm going to be using the Fenty Beauty. This is the Pro Filter Instant Retouch Primer. And it is matte, you guys. This is what it looks like. It's like a travel size. So I do like to use that on my face. I'm actually going to put that on right now. Just like a penny worth. Alright you guys, so for the next step, this is a very crucial step. Especially if you are trying to cover any of your dark circles. Now, like I said before in the beginning of the video, you guys, not everybody have dark circles. Sometimes it can be hereditary, it can be from hyperpigmentation, but there are ways that you guys can cover it up. There are ways that you can actually fix it. If you really want to go get a little bit of a needle here and there to have it go away, whatever your solution is, then go for it. But for me, since I am not going the surgical way to do that, I do like to cover my under eye circles with, you know, a good concealer and a good orange corrector. I find it very effective and it makes my makeup look so flawless, like especially when I get it on, yes. Okay, so first things first is that you want to find a good orange corrector, okay? Because the orange corrector is going to hide and is actually going to cover up any imperfections on your face. So if you guys see where I do have some dark circles here, then I do have like little spots here. You know, I don't really know why those are still there, but I still have like little spots there. The orange corrector is actually going to cover those up and, you know, hide your imperfections if you do it the correct way and if you find a really good orange corrector. So the orange corrector that I'm actually going to be using, you guys, is from LA Girl. It's their Pro Conceal High Definition Concealer. You guys can find this at any Target or any Walmart, any drugstore place. You guys can find that. It's very inexpensive, so you don't have to make an excuse like, oh my gosh, it's so expensive, I can't find a good one. Yes, you can, sis. Another place you can go to get a nice, good, decent orange corrector that's inexpensive is Sephora. Sephora has like their own little product makeup line. itself, and I've used their orange corrector before and I absolutely loved it, so I just haven't had time to go back. Well, because we're in quarantine, of course. So you guys, one thing that I do like to do is first of all, I love how it has like a little brush on there. Like that little brush, I mean, you don't even have to use another brush with that. You just brush it onto your darker circles and where you have the darker circles at, pretty much, okay? Or any dark spots. And then I have like little spots here that I do want to cover up because I don't want that to show through my foundation. Although the foundations that I do use, that I am going to use today, is more full coverage, so it wouldn't show. But anything that you guys want to cover, I mean, you just need to cover it up. Now some of these, you guys, are just like little beauty moles. Like that's the beauty mole right there. Okay. Alright, so once you guys have the orange corrector onto your face, right, you're going to take a damp beauty blender. And I'm going to tell you why you want to make sure it's damp. You're going to make sure it's damp because you don't want to blend this off of your face. You want it to soak up into your skin, if that makes sense. So you want it to just really blend nicely into the skin without it rubbing off. Because if rubbing off, it beats the point of you actually trying to cover up any of your imperfections or your dark circles on your face. So this is already a damp beauty blender. This beauty blender, I believe I got from the drugstore. I think it was Walgreens. I also have another one that I got from Morphe. So whichever one you guys want to use, make sure that it is damp. It is imperative that it's damp. Because if it's not damp, it's not going to work right. I wouldn't use a brush because to me, a brush would just wipe it right off. It's just not going to work. A damp beauty blender is best for you guys to use if you do want to cover up the dark circles and any imperfections. This is how it looks once I am done covering up with the orange corrector. Don't worry about it being a little bit orangey, you guys. Once you get on your concealer and then you put your setting powder and your foundation on, it is all going to blend out very nicely. But that's why you want to do an orange corrector. That's why you want to do a wet beauty blender when applying this. Okay, you guys, so moving on to concealer. Now, I have my favorite concealers with me right now that I pretty much use often when I am doing this process. And then I have concealers that I use for highlighting only. So you guys, one of my favorite concealers that I use to cover up any of the darkness to go over this. Because you guys, we already have, the orange corrector on there. We do want to cover up even more because you don't want it to show through any of your foundation. So we have the Fenty Beauty, okay? This is color 400. This is a Pro Filter. This is a matte concealer, you guys. And so this is like my go-to. This is like my holy grail, my favorite concealer that I like to use. Okay, you guys. So another one of my favorite concealers that we like to use is the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer from Target, you guys. I believe it's like only like $6 or $8, like super cheap. It's super inexpensive. So if you are on a budget, you're not breaking the bank, sis. They also have it in the matte as well. But either one works perfectly fine, honestly, you guys. In my eyes, I don't see a problem with you doing hydrating or just a matte, the regular matte camo concealer. But you want to pick one of these, whichever one is your favorite, whichever one you decide on. I'm going to use the Fenty Beauty, you guys, though. And you want to make sure it is your skin tone. So you don't want to get a concealer that is for highlighting and then you put it onto your face and then you're going to try to cover up your imperfections or your dark circles and it's going to be super bright as hell. That's not what we're trying to do here. We want to cover, we want to mask anything to make it look like it's our normal natural skin, okay? Make it look as natural as possible. So we're going to go in with the Fenty Beauty and I'm going to go right up under my eye, you guys, literally. Now the Fenty Beauty dries so quickly, you guys. So once you apply it, you want to start working it in and getting it in. So I'm actually going to use the same beauty blender, but I'm actually going to use more of this end, you guys. I'm going to kind of fold it together like this and kind of go up under my eye, and then I'm going to nicely blend it out very gently. once you are done adding on your concealer and blending it out really nicely, you want to go in with a white translucent setting powder. You're going to set this because again, you want this to not come through when you add on your foundation. You want a nice flawless look and you don't want those dark circles coming up underneath your eyes. So I'm actually going to be using the Kylie Jenner. This is her white translucent powder, you guys. This is my favorite, absolutely love it. It's really pretty good. It's not bad in price either, so we're gonna use that. I'm gonna use that same Beauty Blender, you guys. It's already damp, and it's just gonna help make your setting powder just set in there really, really nicely. And you wanna start like in the corners and kind of work your way out. And you're gonna do the same thing with the other eye. Because we want to set that. I'm also going to go over up above my T-zone, you guys, because I do have oily skin, and a lot of times before I do add on my foundation, I like to cover up my T-zones anywhere where I have oiliness that's going to show or peek through, because we don't want that to peek through during our duration when we're wearing our makeup. So this is gonna help seal and lock in everything, you guys. Okay, so you can let this sit for about maybe like 2 or 3 minutes if you want to. Brush it off and then add on your foundation, or if you just wanna wipe it off right away. I'm gonna let mine sit for about 2 or 3 minutes, you guys. I'm gonna come back, brush it off, and then we're gonna add on foundation. Okay, so now we're going to brush this off of our face. I would use a big fluffy brush if I was you. So just brush it off. We don't want to go back in with that wet Beauty Blender because it's going to dampen and it's just going to smear everything out. So we're going to use this to fluff everything out. Do you guys see that? Perfection. Alright, so now that we have all of our translucent powder all off our face, we're gonna go with our foundation, you guys. Again, I re-cleansed my Beauty Blender and I dampened it. I cleaned it off with a paper towel and then went over with a washcloth as well, so it's not soaking wet. It's like a little damp, but not wet. Okay, so now we're gonna go with our Fenty Beauty foundation. Color 420 is my shade. And Fenty Beauty, I love it. It's my little girl. It's a matte foundation. They also have hydrating foundation as well. I do have the hydrating foundation, but again, my skin is oily, so I don't really use it as often. So yeah, we're gonna go with that wet Beauty Blender again. We're gonna squirt some our foundation on, and then we're just going to now cover our whole face, you guys. Guys, so I added my lashes, and honestly the last thing that I'm actually going to do is do a little bit of highlight, contour, add a little lip, you guys, and we're pretty much going to be done with this video. So I'm going to go ahead and do that stuff right now, you guys, and we'll be back to end out this video. video. Hopefully you guys were able to learn a little bit of how to cover up any dark spots, or hope you guys were even able to learn how to cover up the dark circles on your eyes and, you know, perfect imperfections, because we all have them and we all do them on our face all day long. But you guys, I went ahead and finished up our my makeup look. For the lip, you guys, I added on this Too Faced Melted Matte. This is from like their Christmas collection, you guys. It's limited edition. It only comes out for Christmas. So if you didn't cop yours, hopefully this Christmas, when it comes back out again, you guys can go ahead and cop yours. But yeah, you guys, if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, make sure you guys go right now, click that subscribe button. Make sure you guys are giving your girl some thumbs up, okay? Give your girl thumbs up. And then go ahead and share this with everybody. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, loves.